Hello, 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 hello. Hopefully we are live. Um, I'm in the right group. It's the right day, and it's a little bit later than usual. I had my nails to booked in, so I couldn't come at 12. Sorry, guys. Half one it is. Have your lunch break now. Sit down, put your feet up for 10 minutes, or just listen to me while you're on the go. I've got some super exciting information today. But let's first of all see who's here and see what sort of week you're having, because if it's anything like the week my guys are having in Take Action Club or the mentorship package, so much is going so well this week. So many quotes are being accepted. People are having good weeks, taking on new staff. So tell me what wins you've had this week. The sun's shining. I'm excited. So let's keep this really bubbly. What's gone well for you this week in your world? It would be great if I can see some comments coming up. I've left my phone downstairs, so I can't check in on the comments as we go. If it doesn't show up on my screen, hopefully it will show up on my screen. So I don't want to do the how many out of 10 you are this week. I don't want to know what's gone bad. I want to know what's gone well. Share anything that's gone well. Share the small stuff. Share the big stuff. Be proud of the big stuff as well. Don't hide. If you've just won a massive contract, share it. If your savings pot is getting to the figures you want to get to, share it. If you've just got an amazing hoarding job, share it. We always hide away from the successes. We don't think we're worthy. We don't think we should boast. Whoever thinks that? I shouldn't share it because it sounds like I'm boasting. But today you're getting total permission to share your wins, because I'm going to be sharing some of my wins today in a minute. So get those wins coming. I want to see them coming up in the chat, on the comments. Every single win you've had, keep writing. You're going to have, like, it's Friday. So if you've worked Monday to Friday, you've had 5 days. Like, every night when I go to bed, I come up with 10 wins I've had for each day. So you can all come up with at least 10 things for the week that you've had as a winner. Even if it was sitting down before 9 o'clock and eating your dinner before you fell asleep, that's a win. Waking up each morning is a win. Like, life isn't guaranteed. So it's a win just to be able to see someone smile when we walk across the road. All those things are wins. I hope some of you are here because I can't see anything. So I'm just going to carry on, and I'm going to look at my list of what I wanted to share with you today. But keep writing those wins. I want to see a minimum of 10 wins from each person that joins us on this live. If you watch on catch up, join as well. Write all your wins and then put some more down, and let me know you're watching on catch up as well. So what have we got to talk about? So first of all, let's talk about that little thing that people are messaging me about. Let's talk about that price increase. Everyone needs to be getting their prices done before April. If you have staff, your outgoings are going to go up next month. It's less than a month away. Those price increase emails or phone calls or chats need to happen today, because your prices need to go up before the beginning of April. So if you haven't done any price increases, and some people have been really honest with me in the chat, some of them haven't put their prices up for years. So this is what you need to start doing. Today, tomorrow at the latest. And if you want to be accountable, tell me and I will pop you a message tomorrow. You must send out your price increase emails, letters, phone calls, whichever way you're going to do it. It's a no excuses now. It has to happen, because if you want to have a business that provides you with an income you absolutely deserve, then that price increase goes out. If you're not sending that price increase goes out, I challenge you to consider why you're not doing it. And it would mean, deep down, unpacking all the onions, that you don't think you're worthy. So that means there's some inner work to be done. So you must send them out. You're going to say, I don't want to upset my clients, I don't want to lose my clients, but deep down it means more than that. Absolutely means more than that. And if you get it, put a thumbs up. But like I said yesterday, I don't want to be shouty head teacher, but those price rises need to go out, and get used to doing it every year. has to be done every year. We are not left with any other option because people are putting up our products. They get more expensive, insurances are more expensive, places to rent are more expensive, for you to live is more expensive, electric and gas is more expensive. That's without the minimum wage going up next month. That's without NI changing next month. So you have no choice. The world knows you're going to do it, and if they don't like your prices, then they won't be able to have your service. And also, if you do oven cleaning, carpet cleaning, biohazard cleaning, hoarding cleaning, all of it has to go up. All the prices have to go up. And I'm saying that because I know a lot of you don't do your higher ticket prices because you think they're high anyway. No, your costs are going up. So you need to put those prices up. So everything needs to be going up. And those emails need to go out. Those meetings need to happen. Those conversations need to happen. And if you lose clients, it's not your ideal client. And you will replace them with someone that will pay that money. And if you believe that's going to happen, it will happen. So just believe it and lead with love. But if, like I said, if you want to be accountable, type accountable in the chat or pop me a message and I will message you tomorrow. And some of you know I've been doing that with you for the last couple of weeks anyway. And some of you have taken a while to actually send that letter. And some of you have done it. And it was scary. We have to do things we're scary sometimes. Look, over the last 6 months, I've had to face some massive, massive, scary things. But the other side is a beautiful place. The other side is where you grow as a person. So move, those of you that know me well know I always say this, but move towards those fears. Those fears are where you're going to grow, and that's where you're going to increase income and those sort of things. So make sure you do it. There's only 3 things I was going to talk about. So that's number 1. If you've sent your price increases out, put in the chat, you've done it. We don't need to discuss what they are because it's different for everyone. And that's not what this conversation's about. If you're charging a really low rate at the moment, no, you can't go straight up to 25 or 26 or 27 pounds an hour because that would be a little bit silly. But you need to limit your damage. You need to go up as much as you can. So get them out. Number 2, tonight, 7 p.m, I have a training. Anyone that finds the price increases difficult, you need to be on the training because it's about seeing sales as something else. So many people see sales as sleazy. So many people lack confidence around sales. And this training tonight is really, really going to change that whole mindset, belief, issue with confidence thing. It will be a game changer for any of you that have that feeling in your stomach when you go to quote, that avoid quoting in person because you're not comfortable talking about numbers, etc. That training tonight is for you. It's at 7 p.m. It's not in any of the Facebook groups. It's in a Zoom. I'm trying it a bit different this time. We've got lots of people signed up. I know Zoom only allows a certain amount of people. So get registered, get signed up. If you don't make it and you have registered, there will be a link, I think, to watch it on catch up, but I cannot guarantee that because I'm not 100% sure because I'm doing it a bit different tonight. But it's absolutely free. It's Friday at 7 p.m. I'm putting myself out to help you, so it would be absolutely amazing if you could humour me and come along and change your mindset around money, because this money thing is a big issue for so many business owners and we need to get out of that. We totally need to change where we are at with our money mindset. We need to be comfortable about talking about it, and we need to be comfortable about serving our clients. They need our service. Why are we so worried about what they're going to think about how much we're charging? I mean, the 99.9% of the time, they sway towards us in the first place anyway, saying they need a service. So they need us. They're coming towards us because they want to purchase something from us. You're not having to convince them about something they don't already want. So come along tonight. It's not going to take any more than 40 minutes of your time. But it will be super valuable. And of course, like I said, I'm putting myself out. It would be amazing if you could come along too. And it's Friday night. I'm far too old to be out clubbing like we used to in the olden days. I don't know if they still do it nowadays, but Friday night is slippers and couch for me. So let's get this training done. Let's go off to a great start for next week after this free training. So here's my super, super exciting news. I have told a couple of people, but not many. So there's only a few of you that know. But my exciting news is something I've been working on for at least 6 months. At least 6 months. The previous 3 or 4 months to that, I was working out whether it was something I wanted to do. Then I spent 6 months up leveling myself even further before I started doing it. Then I started doing the thing that I'm going to tell you about now. And it is, I now have my CPD certified biohazard course, the best in the world. And the reason I'm saying the best in the world is because I've been on all the courses in the UK and I've been on some courses, online ones, in USA. So I have gone to the USA and thought they're probably bigger, they're probably better than us. So I done some courses online via the USA to see what gaps we had, what we were missing. We've been doing biohazard training since 2021. It's been the main cornerstone of our icing on the cake, extra money every day of the week, the higher ticket work. That and our hoarding support is what brings us in the revenue that we so wanted when we set up this business. Of course, the regular domestic and commercial does as well, but your hoarding support work and your biohazard work is a minimum double, if not triple, if not quadruple the amount you're charging for your domestic rates. And it is changing lives. Changing lives. It's not for everyone. Biohazard cleaning absolutely isn't for everyone. And if you've got teams, it won't be for all your teams. So don't expect to train in biohazard and send your whole team out. They won't all be up for it. But we have now a CPD biohazard course. The modules are, I'm going to share you the modules so you know why I'm telling you it's world class. It's an in-person training. It is not online. It is over 3 days because there's so much in it. And here are your modules. We've got a whole module on health and safety. That's so important. And it's about safety around the area you're in. We so often go into areas where there's crime. We so often go into areas where the crime has only just happened, not long before. So we as people need to be safe. We so often go into areas where people have been evicted. Again, we need to be safe. No one talks about that in the biohazard industry. No one. We're going to teach you how to do mold audits. You're going to be able to go into properties and tell people what has caused the mold. You're not going to be able to do all of the work because some of it's building work and I can't train you to be a builder, but you're going to be able to go into those properties and assess what has caused the mold and then offer your services on the parts that you can provide it. And then they will go off and employ electricians to fit new extractor fans, or do the rendering work outside, or the brickwork outside, or the damp proofing, or the guttering. You know, if you're a company that can do the guttering, because we can, then that can be added on. But there's some things you're not going to be able to do. But we're going to teach you to do the mold audits. We're not going to be substandard, go in and do the clean and let it come back 3 months' time, because that's not acceptable. So we're going to teach you to do the whole thing. We're going to teach you to do fire damage cleanup, nicotine cleanup, virus, all the normal stuff. Animal biohazard, that's massive as well. And people message me time and time again. I mean, I was so lucky writing this course because people told me what they wanted. I was told that there's not enough about animal biohazard, and we get so many calls asking us even to go and pick up dog feces or cat feces, and that happens a lot. Pigeon guano, mice and rat droppings, etc. And it's a big part of our day-to-day work. And on a side note, what we done off the back of that is we up leveled our staff as well. So now we do pest control, but I'm not doing that training. So animal biohazard, sewage backup. The reason we done that is we get loads and loads of work coming in about sewage backup. I'm choosing the stuff that comes in. They're like, some companies do road traffic accidents. I'm not doing that training. And you know why? Because none of the work comes to small businesses. That's why we're not doing that one. We're going to do trauma and crime scene and unattended death because that does come to us. We're going to do needle sweeps because we do that every single day and you all could be doing it every single day. We're going to talk about biohazard in vehicles because your coach companies, your bus companies, your taxi companies, they all have to deal with this. And sanitary bins. Why does no one talk about sanitary bins? That can be a reoccurring revenue with your commercial clients you've already got. An upsell, which is so easy to implement and add to your business. What else have we got? Return from hospital. Not always biohazard, but such an important part of the cleaning world, and so many people are keen to do that. So that's on there. And then we get to the stuff that's not to do with biohazard, but to do with business. So we talk about waste disposal. We talk about the boring paperwork and the pricing and the sales. They're all your modules. That's why it has to be over 3 days. We're going to have room simulation exercises where you go into a room and it's going to be whatever we decide to do on that training, whether it's a needle sweep, whether it's an unintended death. No, there won't be a body. But that would be fun, wouldn't it? I was told recently when I told some people when I was on a networking course thing last week, when we said we do crime scene cleaning, they said we need to do experience days where people come along and clean it up and be involved in the pretend stuff. Don't really think that was a thing, but they seem to think it would be. But anyway, on the training days, you're going to have little spaces and little rooms where you're going to have to like practice the skills that we teach you when you come to us. So it's going to be super exciting, super interactive. The only biggie is it's not publicly available. It's only available in my 12-month program. So if you want to come on this course this year, you have to be in my 12-month program, or any year to be fair. I have about 15, 16 people in my 12-month program at the moment who are super, super excited. They already have access to my CPD hoarding course, but my 12-month program. And the reason being is I don't want to just create a biohazard course because I think you need more support than just doing a biohazard course. You need support in business. You need support in marketing. You need support in sales. You need support in mindset to get this business up and running in the biohazard field. So you're not just going to do a course. What you do with me is you have a 12-month package. You can pay that 12-month package in one go, or you can pay it over a deposit, then over an 11 months. In all honesty, with the hoarding course and the biohazard course in that 12-month program now, and it wasn't in it at the beginning, it was just my coaching, which you get one-to-one. It was not part of it, but now it is part of it, and it's made this 12-month program massive value. And why? Because biohazard can't stand alone. You need coaching, like I just said. Another reason why I've created a package where you get everything in one space. If you're someone that resonates with me, you don't need to go to anyone else. If you don't, if you think I'm a bit odd, a bit weird, swear too much, etc., have weird coloured hair, have piercings, don't like that, then we're not a good mix, are we? So you want to find someone that is a good mix for you. But if you resonate with me, if you like the way I do things, if you like my vulnerability that I share, then why go to someone else for other bits and pieces? Why not just come to me and I will have the whole package? You have biohazard, you have hoarding support, you have your scale, your cleaning business, you have one-to-one meetings with me on a regular basis, you have monthly trainings in a Zoom group, you have a community of people that want the best for everyone around them. You have, in some of my packages, monthly in-person training sessions. So you can either come and pay monthly or you can come and pay in the full package, but that's where this amazing biohazard course, and it is the best in the world. CPD certified with the same CPD company that I certified my hoarding course. Probably been the one that's been going the longest in the UK, but who knows, who cares. But it is CPD certified. Super excited about it. When I submitted it, the only changes they asked me to make was to add the coffee breaks on the slides and to make the font larger. It's because I'm an ex-teacher. It's because I know how to put training programs together. So if you're interested in that package, it's not an access to anyone. We have to jump on a Zoom to make sure it's a good fit, because I want my community to stay amazing. So it may be that you are a good fit and you can come across and join as soon as possible. It may be that it doesn't fit for you right now and you're going to come across it another day. But we have to have a Zoom first before that decision's made. So if you are interested in it, remember it's not £5.50 a month. It's like there's two packages. One's 4K a year, one's 5K a year. No apologies for those prices because you get a bloody lot of me. I'm always available. Like I said, you have the one-to-ones with me, but if you need them at any time, I'll jump on a call with you and we can do another one-to-one. I've been pricing this morning with one person. I've been helping someone do their price increases as well. So I am available, and that's why it has to be within my 12-month program. And on top of that, if you choose to stay more than a year, you get to do the course every year. You can come along each year. Plus, there will be options at an additional charge where your staff can come on the staff type part of the training. So we won't go over pricing and sales and those sort of things, but they can come and do all the practical stuff. There will be a cost to that, but again, it's only available to people in the 12-month program. So tell everyone, shout out about it because now it's public, I've told you. Most of the other coaches, etc., already know. We've shared it with most of them. We've discussed it with most of them because I don't want to hide behind curtains. Absolutely not who I am. So most people already know. They knew it was coming because I've been talking about it for a long time. But it would be amazing to have you come along. I'm thinking the first 3-day running of it will be in April. We'll probably do it Friday, Saturday and Sunday because I know so many people find it hard to break away from work. So it'll probably be a Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Not set in stone yet, but if you want to be in with a chance to join the April version, and wouldn't be amazing if we had a banger of a first session. Like I said, we've already got 15 people in my community that will be on it. They've got their seats already. But wouldn't it be amazing if some more of you could come? The more the merrier. So yeah, let me know if you want to join. I'm super excited. It's been blimmin' hard work. But I've already got the next projects on the go. You know what I'm like. I get bored with no projects. But my projects are all to do with my 12-month packages, just to make those even bigger, even better, even more amazing. So come and be part of something that is super amazing. And, you know, I just told you how much it costs, but like, do a couple of needle sweeps. You've paid for your year's worth anyway. Get a hoarding support client at £50-60 an hour. Do like 10 or 15 weeks with them. Do 2 clients. You've paid for it. So if you commit to paying for something as well, it makes you push on through. It makes you find the clients. Like, we've paid a huge amount for 2 years support with Matt Elwell. Like, that's in the 5 figures. I think it was 25-30 grand each year. And the reason we pay it because he is right up there, and we need someone to help us get right up there as well. And because it's a lot of money, we make sure we do everything in the program and more. So if you want to come across, give me a shout, private message me, email me, do a special dance and send me a video. But let me know if you want to come across, because for me, the more the merrier, but you have to be a good fit. If you've got any questions, pop them in the chat or pop me a message. But 2025 is going to be awesome for you guys, and it is awesome for me and everyone in my 12-month program. Bye for now.